So I saw a clip recently on Instagram that seems to have gone kind of viral, and that many other Instagram posters have copied and clipped pieces of this video and then reposted it. And I'm referring to an old bit of footage of Chris Eubank Sr. Telling a younger Chris Eubank Jr. in front of Lennox Lewis that he didn't want him to box because, well, for a number of reasons, that he felt perhaps his son really wasn't hard enough, and he didn't want him to get his face disfigured and whatnot. And then Lennox Lewis kind of countered with, well, you know, when I have kids, I don't want them to get in a car crash, but does that mean I shouldn't buy them a car? And at that point, Chris Eubank Sr. kind of rose from his chair. They were both sitting down and got up and shook Lennox Lewis's hand and gave him a hug. Now, I really wish all the people that reposted that content, and I'm guessing it was Lennox Lewis who originally posted that, because it was on Lennox Lewis's feed that, you know, I saw that clip first, and I would assume that he posted it because he's in that clip, so he would have had probably access to it, or at least kept it. But I don't think any of the people that reposted it gave Lennox Lewis any credit for that, which is, in my opinion, in incredibly poor taste in terms of the social media etiquette, or just etiquette in general. You know, you should always give credit where credit is due, particularly if you're not the person who generated the content in the first place. Now, let's go back to what Chris Eubank Sr. was saying. He said, I don't think he'll ever be a world champion. That's what he was saying to his son at the time. Now, okay, Chris Eubank Jr. does possess that belt, which says that he's a world champion. He just defended it. So, as you could say, now he's two-time world champion, if you wish. However, just because he has a belt, I would definitely not put him on the same level as being on a world championship level in terms of being a professional boxer. So on that point, I tend to agree with Chris Eubank Sr. However, what he did show us is that he has plenty of heart, because Chris Eubank Jr. was out on his feet not once, but twice, maybe three times during that melee with Conor Benn. So we have to give Chris Eubank Jr. credit for just toughing it out and staying in the fight, and then staying in the fight with using enough of his offense to get the win. So in a sense, both father and son are correct.